Hey, we're the station too big for frequency. My Radio Chicago, a support district radio network station. Welcome to the afternoon kickback, coming with that chit chat, giving you the real facts. ChiBananas on the move, put you in the groove, juicing up your afternoon with some funky tunes. Hold up, wait a minute, let me tell you something. She from Chicago, she about to get it bumpin'. She got something for the mind, body, and the spirit. Stay tuned in, cause you gon' wanna hear
You ready? Come on. I was calling you for my devour juice. I'll give you my phone in a break, okay? Hey, y'all know what time it is. It is 1:29 p.m. That means I, ChiBananas, have been in here juicing up your afternoons with this musical therapy. Shout out to my favorite guest co-host, the man himself, Devour, for always holding down the kickback when I can't be here because, I'm out here trying to put in this work, and pour into the youth. They are our predecessors, so we definitely got to pour into them. It is Wild Factor Wednesdays over here on the afternoon kickback, so y'all already know what I got for you guys today. Wow factors, what I like to call banana facts. You get what I'm saying? Those things that are crazy but true. So y'all keep it locked for that. Of course, I got the midday mix coming up featuring the DJ of the day, DJ. Well, he don't like to be called DJ no more. His name is Lil Jon. Stop it. So y'all keep it locked for that. Coming up in the 2 o'clock hour. Man, my boy Devour just walked back up in here with this wet dream, y'all.
Ladies
and gentlemen.
Fellas.
Speaking of, I got another special guest in the building. It's Wild Factor Wednesdays, and y'all gonna have to tune in to find out who he is. I'm not gonna introduce him yet because, it was a surprise. He called me this morning, so I'm like, "Hey, you want to come pop up in the studio?" Because he's definitely a wild factor in the community. Find out who he is and why he is such a wild factor in the community. But we just finished listening to some great music. Man, Devour. That playlist you had lined up was dope. New Editions, Still in Love. One of the classics, baby. Keep telling y'all, don't nobody know good mute melt. Well, I have to, man, I think I got to take that statement back because you played my song. Well, maybe Devour, but don't nobody know good music like I know good music other than Devour. You get what I'm saying?
I like it. Thank you.
We in here devouring our moments. So, before we do anything, I always like to kick the show off with the inspiration because that's what I'm here to do. Inspire you and motivate you through the musical therapy, but of course, give you something to pour into yourself. So today's inspiration is all about grind. It's hump day. So I want to start by saying this. Sometimes there is absolutely no support system. It's just you and your grind. So what are you going to do with that? Your grind, that's what I'm talking about. Here's a little advice. Hustle in silence and let your success make the noise. I hope y'all heard that loud and clear. Keep in mind, just because it may be taking you a little longer than others does not mean you're a failure. Keep pushing, keep going, even when you're fed up. Like the great Tupac Shakur said, keep your head up, okay? Because just like I mentioned, not all hustle is meant to be loud. Sometimes hustle is simply you all alone grinding while no one else hears a peep. I want to say this as well. Never be afraid or embarrassed of the struggle, my loves. There is absolutely no shame in working hard to get to where you want to be in life. None whatsoever. After all, every single great story in this universe only occurred after someone made the decision not to give up and keep thriving and striving instead.
Mm.
And at the end of the day, you can't have $1 million dream with a minimum wage work ethic.
Say it again.
Even if you make minimum wage now, grind so hard that it is only a stepping stone to your throne. That has been my inspiration for you guys today. So no matter how you're feeling, if you're capable, get up, get dressed, get out, get going, and go get your blessings. Like I say, coming up, I got some wow factors plus details on how you can attend the Soulful Sounds R&B and karaoke showcase going down September 12th. I also got a giveaway.
Ooh.
I got a giveaway.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, I got to keep it locked for that. You know, it's going to be a lot go down in this next hour and a half. So y'all keep it locked. Coming up, I also got, details. If you are interested in becoming a big brother or a big sister, those details are coming up along with the midday mix featuring Lil Jon. Stop it.
We would.
So, like I said, keep it locked. Let us juice up your afternoon while you're devouring the moment.
Ladies.
Devour.
Yo.
Why don't you tell all these ladies what the weather like right now,
All right. Well, it's looking like about 75 from where I'm sitting at and where I was standing at.
Whoa. That's not too bad, though.
No, it's not too bad. That's right there with that nice cool breeze,
Yeah, it's all windy and stuff.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with a little wind. This is the
I
windy
hope it
city.
don't blow my wig off. This a good wig. I hate for this to go tumbling down 79th Street. They gonna grab this quick. They gonna be thinking they looked up. I'll be like, get my dingo. The devil's a lie. Get my wig. You won't be humping today. Today my hump day. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and dive back off into the music. And when we come back, my special guest is sitting here. If you aren't tuned into the live, maybe you want to tune into the live via YouTube or Facebook, the afternoon kickback. Go ahead, tune in, and then you can get a sneak peek of who's sitting here. But I'm not going to tell y'all. Y'all going to have to keep it locked for that because he is he going to sting you with this surprise. He came through like a bumblebee. You get what I'm saying? I got some money. No. You know what? I almost said it. I was about to play it, but I can't play that Devour.
Oh, no. See, I wasn't doing my playlist.
Yeah.
You came in, so I thought you was going to finish it.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Speaking of oh, my God, we're going to talk Wow Factor, Trick Daddy. Yeah, we're going to talk about it coming up more. Right now, we're going to go ahead and dive off into this OT Genesis and 2 Chainz with Thick, because I'm thick. Hey, I want all of them. Right here on My Radio Chicago, brought to you by Support District Radio Network. If you haven't already gotten the app, I'm going to need you to go get it. It's the free 99 via your Google Play and Apple stores today, y'all.
So that's your topic for real? That's what we talking about?
Yeah, we talking Trick Daddy. Thick.
That's what we talking about?
Thick.
She walk around with all that damn towing. All about the let's drink. Last mile, I'm like, what you ain't the business? Since you from Miami, what you moving back to Texas? Don't you wanna touch staring at my necks? Wanna hit the club, cause you wanna show her clothes. Oh, want from New Deals, cause you wanna show her toes.
You say what?
Customary thing, you can find it in the store.
Do I got the app on my phone?
Ain't a gold digger, cause she got her own. Ain't a gold digger, cause she got her own. Keep money in the bank, need no cheat. Face on beat, hair on fleek. Ain't nothing no finish, hell no, that's sweet. Want a hood that can give her that meat.
Hey, big. can't even press on it. She walk around with all it.
I can't even pass on her. She walk around with all that jam. That's on her. Good girl with a bad attitude. Take you everywhere, untuned latitude. Gratitude, she from the beach state. Yeah, off the beach state. I don't know that. Up around, make me speak late. Wait, take a back like a rebate. She untrade. My appetizer's triple cheese, y'all. Keep fake.
No, Diana.
Take me to the mall straight. The mall up. Then I beat it, till she ball up. All she wants is a ball. She know I'm a dog. Tonight she going, and the morning she going. Yeah, I can't even lie to you. She told me titty ain't this fine to you. Yeah.
I can't even pass on.
She walk around with all of them. I can't even pass on. She walk around with all of them. Cute, pretty, beautiful, look gorgeous, sexy and seductive. Keep your hair, hands and feet done. You don't never need a touch up. Although it's raining, I'm still not the one complaining. Cause you make me feel like the sun up.
Did I give you a hug?
I
don't think I did. I don't remember giving that hug. I believe in hugs. I gotta come up.
You give me that summertime.
Don't nobody.
I gotta remember that.
Damage the arm. How you feel?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Summertime vibe, summertime vibe, summertime vibe. Summertime vibe, summertime vibe, summertime vibe. You walk in, the switch in your life, switching your life. You see that pretty flower dress? Yeah, it's putting sex on my mind. Maybe quick before I head to the shower next. Baby, can you flex on your side? Yes, no doubt. You think I got the mother made? Girl, because you give me summer vibes and make it all mine. You give me a summertime vibe, summertime vibe, summertime vibe. Make me love you. You give me a summertime vibe, your summertime vibe, summertime vibe. You give me a summertime vibe, summertime vibe, summertime vibe. Oh, summer, you give me a summertime vibe, summertime vibe, summertime vibe. Oh, give me your eyes and telling you no privacy. I don't want this to be right. Take it down, cause I know that you gon' ride with me. It's something like a cheat, feel like a rain shades when it's sun and shining. Girl, I'm cool with it. If you there's something I can see, yeah, it's like as if you call it do a bank heist. I'm telling you, I'm too with it. If you there's something I can keep, girl, you give me a summertime vibe, summertime vibe, summertime vibe. Girl, you give me. Yeah, I kind of put the cup down for a minute, but honestly, it ain't nobody's business. What's in my cup, what's in your cup, what's in their cup. It's your cup. Drink it. So whatever the hell was in my cup, the only reaction I did was got more popular, more successful,
There are a lot more things that I've ever done. I probably should pick that color.
We can't go and play that, but we can talk about what's in my cup. You ain't got to worry about it. This is my brand. That's what we talking about. Branding. Hey. Everybody ain't broke. I pray they give a second chance. Cause everybody ain't broke. Everybody can everybody ain't but I pray they give a second chance. Cause everybody
I'm never doing much of things in my lifetime. You can even say that I crossed the line. Had to hop out of the dark place, even look in the mirror, even see the dark face at times.
Man, I don't drink like that, but that thing right there, like 3 of them, yeah. Yeah. I don't know why the label look like an old porno tape. Like, maybe because how the D got it's wet dreams. So yeah, I fuck with it. It is. Yep.
Like you can't look past it. You cannot comment or think about it once you see it.
Right. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, like I done changed the word to vowel. Once you seen that logo, I done changed the word to vowel. Like now you looking at it from all angles. You're not even gonna look at it the same way no more once you look at it.
Did she got some on her nipples? That's just the hair. I'm telling you, you can talk about it. It's just like it like she got. Look at mine. It like she got a nipple ring.
Oh yeah, okay. Just in the slip a little bit. Yeah.
It happens. Yeah, like.
But look,
dope.
Look, even some people was asking me like, you know, but I'm like, you come on, man. I want you to be grown about it. Let's be grown. It's coming out his thigh. It's a cursive D. It's on his thigh. It's all the way down there at his kneecap.
Hey, you know, like I said, like a VHS cassette.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, if I would have had it probably up here, a little bit, a couple centimeters up,
no,
I could go for that. But it's in his thigh.
I'm going for whatever they say it look like. Whatever they say it look like. Again, now you gotta
look at it.
Yeah, that is on his thigh. I thought, you know what I'm saying? Shit, that look like his yeah.
They asked for all of it anyway.
Hey, I love it.
How do you want me to bring your hair?
You can.
Community activist.
I'm a national community activist. So. Yeah, when you go on CNN, they told me you become national.
Okay.
So,
and what's the name of your organization?
Team Strain.
Team Strain.
ChiBananas. Yeah. ChiBananas. I'm the acting little Kickback, so don't you dare touch that down.
Amen. Everybody can't go. Johnny Dimitri featuring E. Jilla Beats and Cold Heart. Man, that was powerful, wasn't it? You know, while you out here devouring your moment, you got to keep in mind, everybody can't go because everybody ain't growth. Woo! It is Wild Factor Wednesdays, and we talking about the grind and humping along and keeping it going, you know, thriving and striving. You know, that was the mix, you know, because that's what we do. We be out here in the mix, and when you're in the mix, everybody can't be in your mix. They can't see. They don't need to know what's in your cup. They don't know what you sipping on and where whatever you sipping on may take you, right?
Facts.
That's what Moneybag Yo said in Waukesha. I wish I could play that song, but it's you know, it promotes things. But when I tell you, I like the song. I can't lie. Good music is good music. You get what I'm saying? I just don't promote everything.
No.
Hey, you vibing out with me, ChiBananas, and my boy.
Ladies, y'all already know it's your boy, Mr. DeVal.
Why you ain't get a lady's hand today? They don't get no
Oh,
hand on hump
I
day,
just-
huh?
You know
That,
what?
I thought that would be the day men use all the hands on hump day. You get what I'm saying?
Well, just because you said it like that, I gotta give him a round of applause.
Come on now, you gotta give him something. Yes.
Oh yes, ladies. You know it's all love from your boy, Mr. DeVal.
Man, and I told you I got a special guest in the building. It is Wow Factor Wednesdays. You never know what ChiBananas is up to and what she got up her sleeve. So y'all better tune in because I got a whole slew of surprises coming. We've been out here working, right?
Oh yeah,
We've been devouring the moment.
definitely.
And devouring one of those moments. We were out doing Latanya Hughes' listening party, right?
Oh yeah, we was too grown.
Yes, too grown. I can't wait for her to send me the track so I can play it. I might try to find to see if I can, download it and play it for you. But it's definitely for the grown and sexy.
Definitely.
But I met this gentleman that's in the studio with us today. And when I tell y'all he is a wow factor, he is national community activist, Like he just told me, he said when you make CNN, that means you're a national activist.
National.
So he's definitely out here doing things. He's pulling strings and pulling on coattails and, just trying to make a difference in society. I like to say if you're not a part of the cause, then you're a part of the problem. Okay? Even if you just sit back and do nothing, that's a problem. So I need you guys to give my boy, a big round of applause, Mr. Stringer Harris. Hey, come on, clap. You gotta clap for the men too, DeVal. I can't clap, so I'm gonna need you to clap for me.
I fist pump for the man.
Right.
We break through the ceilings. Ain't no barriers for us.
Yeah, over here doing
That's
that.
what's up. That's what's up.
Black power. Welcome to the afternoon Kickback, Stringer.
Hey, thank you for having me. I appreciate it. Definitely appreciate being here.
Thank you.
Love the vibe.
I appreciate that. I come up in here and that's what I come to do, inspire, give a whole vibe. Music is supposed to be therapeutic. You get what I'm saying? So it's the vibe for me. But let's not talk about my vibe. It's Wild Factor Wednesdays. I want to talk about your vibe and what you got going on and why was it so important for you, to step up and be a part of the cause?
Wow. That's a good question. It kind of was kind of put on me in a sense. When I started doing this, I guess I always been somewhat of a activist. When I was younger, my grandmother used to feed the homeless all the time, and as a kid growing up, you like, oh man, why is she giving all the food to these people? And as you grow up, you realize that you could be a part of those people. And I started just feeding the homeless. I do a thing called Make the Homeless Smile Chicago. And we just go out to a lot of different areas throughout Chicago, Tent City, Wacker, and we just feed and give them clothes. And I'm not the type where you just get your food and keep moving. I like giving hugs. I like shaking hands. We suffer. Everybody suffer from PTSD. Everybody. And a lot of these people who are out there are just that. They're people. But some people look at those people as, I'm going to call them Decepticons. Like they don't supposed to be here. And you'd be surprised how many of those people just fell on just bad luck. A lot of people don't know my story, but like 2 years ago, I go from, kind of living in a condo, I'm making over $100,000 a year to being fired because of COVID. And that was when COVID kind of first started. And I lost everything. I lost both my vehicles. I lost my condo, and I literally slept in my truck. I slept in my truck, and then I slept in my gym. I go to Lifetime Fitness, and luckily it was 24 hours. And I would go there, take a shower, and still go out and fight for justice for people. And the world didn't know what I was going through. And even while I'm sleeping in hotels, I'm doing this, I had an event to feed the homeless. And I'm looking, I'm like, yo, like somebody should be feeding me. But my grandmother always told me it's better to give than it is to receive, and you'll get those blessings back. And so I took $40 out of the $80 that I had, and I went to Walmart and I bought 2, got 1 free out of the self-checkout aisle. And I got some meat, some bread. He caught on to it. He like, yeah, buy 1, get 1 free. All right. Now he got it in the self-checkout line. All right, okay, he got it. And so I got some meat, some bread, and I made some sandwiches. And I took these sandwiches downtown, and this guy bit into that sandwich. And I mean, you would have thought he caught the Holy Ghost. And I thought I did something wrong. He was like, hey, man, hey, is this Miracle Whip on this sandwich? I was like, yeah. Man, let me buy another one, man. I ain't had no Miracle Whip in about 12 years, man. This is delicious.
You know the saying, a sandwich just isn't a sandwich without the cool, zesty, taste of Miracle Whip.
I know that's right. You almost killed it. You brought it back though.
Well, I was killing it like he killed that sandwich.
He did.
I had momentum in that.
He definitely did, and that was one of them moments that I said, you know what? Wow, like it was that surreal moment where you finally get it. Like, yo, we take a lot of stuff for granted. Like we take a lot of stuff for granted. Like how pop tastes and chicken tastes, and you know what I'm saying? It really hit me kind of hard. Like, yo, like I can still manage. Like I'm sleeping in this truck, I'm sleeping in a hotel, and I did that until my birthday. I was out there like October, and I did that to March 2nd on my birthday where I was in a hotel. And on my birthday, I got put out the hotel because again, I was paying a lot of money to stay there, and it just didn't add it. It didn't make sense, but I needed a place to kind of rest my head. And someone off of Facebook who I really didn't know just happened to hit me and was like, "Hey, everything okay?" And I was just like, "Nah, it's not." And this person literally was like, "Well, what can I do to help?" And when I tell you how good God is, it's not me, it's nobody else. You know, people be thinking your family just your family. That's just a title. Like that's just the title. And I love my family, but it's just I couldn't pick my family. I didn't do the line up and be like, "Hey, you my cousin, you my brother. I want you to be my daddy." It don't really work like that. So you kind of get the roll of the dice with your family. But when I continue to look to the hills for my help and not my friends, this young lady came and said, "Yo, find yourself an apartment and I'll put it in my name." Now, my problem was I could not get another apartment because of the eviction. I got evicted. So it wasn't the money. I could give them, $1,200, $1,100, $800 a month, whatever it was. Right. I can do that. But when nobody going, I had a fresh eviction on my page, on my credit, and it was just like all bad. And this person stepped out on faith for somebody that she just knows on Facebook, kind of see what you do, this, that, and that. I've never asked for a dime from people being an activist on Facebook. I never got locked up and got to GoFundMe and got money or any of that stuff. And I've been locked up protesting. Haven't done it. Haven't asked nobody for anything.
You know what I love to say on the afternoon kickback? The Lord, the universe will send you your people. You just have to pay attention. And you have to be patient, and sometimes it takes exactly what you just said, being stripped of everything, and my thoughts, I'm looking at it as being regrounded. You had to be grounded in order to build this solid foundation.
Absolutely.
That was waiting for you.
Yeah.
So, shout out to her for opening up the doors. I wish I knew her name.
Definitely shout out to her. And it had been a year, and my whole thing was I wanted to get it in my name. And they was like, "Well, you can't." And they was like, "Well, we know that she don't live there, so you gotta go." And once again, God stepped in with favor. And the property manager said, "You've been here for a year, like you've been paying your rent. We'll just vouch for you or whatever, put the application in." And I put the application in and I got approved. So they just switched the lease over from her name.
Like the baby. Oh, wait. Yeah. What you look at that?
Yeah, switched it over from her name to my name. And it was just like, whoa, it was like just lifted off my shoulders. And my grandmother had passed last year, and again, she raised me, and I was like, yo, I know she has something to do with this. Like, I know she has something to do with this.
They be
so
working. I be feeling like that too, you know. So take me into, you know, the mission and behind your nonprofit organization, Stringer Team.
Team String. And I didn't come up with that name. I was with a group of us and some more us people, and I was like, well, what are we gonna call ourselves? And they was like, well, it's your vision. It was like, it's your vision. We string some, and I was like, well, we're a team. Like, I don't want it to just be me. Like, it's not me. Without you guys, is no me. So they was like, let's do Team String. So I was like, all right, that's ringy. And then somebody came with a logo, and it was like super dope. So with this Team String, we have been able to go out with also the Justice family once or twice to find missing children throughout Chicago and the suburbs and adults. And I'm not knocking on wood. I'm just giving God praise. We're 6 for 6. And that's finding missing kids and women and bringing them back home safely. When I tell you, it's a daunting task to even try to do that, especially when some of these people don't want to be found. Their families want to find them. And we actually do the work that the police just can't do. You know, and it's no shade to the police. It's just that laws come in place and certain things they just can't do. So as a citizen, yeah, I can go to your door and probably walk in or something like that. I'm not going to do it, but I'm just saying I can do a little bit more than they can. And, you know, I thank God for that. One of our biggest accomplishments was that girl who had autism, who was beat up in the alley, and she went missing. And like, shout out to Jedediah Brown, man, A1.
I interviewed. He was like one of my very first interviews when I started doing radio.
Okay.
You know, definitely underrated for his work that he do into the community, and that's what I hate. You know, one of the things I've been talking about all week. I love when things just come back around. The fact that we miss a whole message. We rather focus on the negative. So like in researching him, not to cut you off or anything like that, for my interview, it was hard to find information on it because anything that they posted was about his suicide attempt when he lost his son. You get what I'm saying? And never mind the fact that he's out here trying to save so many other lives. Never mind the fact that he's out here fighting for laws to be passed in the community so we can have resources for the youth, for the mothers, the fathers. You get what I'm saying? All that is dismissed with that one negative image, which was out of love, though. You get what I'm saying? Like I don't understand people at all, you know?
I've really found out that people, especially us, and I'm gonna roll this into what you just said. Crate challenge, right? Crate challenge. Now, people are there not to see people succeed.
Actually, to see them fail.
They want to see them fall.
Yes.
Like, let's think about this for a minute. You come to see me fall. You don't want to see me walk over the thing, but you wouldn't have showed up. But the irony of it all is, once they cross, everybody is excited. They're like, oh, they did it. He did it. So it's like, yo, are you there to cheer me on? Or are you there to watch me fall? And people will do that in your life. People walk in your life and you make them campers. You sit them down and be like, hey, get this blanket, get something to eat. Well, really, they should have just been walking right on by. A lot of them problems are caused on ourselves. You're not gonna get me to stand on no crate and walk up nowhere. You just not $1,000, $10,000. No.
But that just goes to say that, you know, people would do anything for clout, anything for money. Like we put our values in the wrong things, right? And to speak on the crate challenge, I actually say we talked about this. The one guy somebody made it to the top and he kicked him off.
Yeah.
Like, what type of haterism? You know, what the hell?
Yeah.
Like, and then What if he would have lost his life? You get what I'm
Okay,
saying?
we get
And
you.
then you ended up in
Yeah.
a penitentiary. Then you're gonna have this whole. It was all in fun. I didn't know it was gonna happen. Then you want people to be empathetic and sympathetic to you. No, we just got to do better, man. We definitely got to do better.
What if I told you that all across, let's say, the world,
Mm-hmm.
that crime is going a little bit down, all right? And let's say maybe 10%, but it's still going down. And let's say I told you that the reason why is because of the crate challenge. If you look at what's going on, the people that's doing these crate challenge, these are really hood dudes. Like a lot of these guys are gang members. Like, you know, there's some of them, your uncles, your aunties, your sister. It's a lot of different things. So if you got, hey, we're going to do a crate challenge over in Ogden Park, well, you probably got a little bit of the hood that's going to come over there and check it out, especially if you're giving $100, $500, $1,000 away. Now you done took them off them corners. You done gave them something to do. So I'm going with this is, maybe it's not enough for us to do in these communities. And I'm not saying building a Boys and Girls Club, because that's not it. What you see is them doing something that's challenging, right? It's not nothing easy. Hey, I can go. No, it's something challenging. So now that we got that tool to say, hey, maybe we should put, I don't know, gymnastics, just something a little difficult to make people excited and be like, yo, bro, I just went over there and did that.
I like that. I like that.
Just something to keep in mind because we're dealing with our children, right? So that crate challenge, it's probably a method to walk that thing and come down.
And it truly is. And trust and believe people are studying and actually focusing. So I can see where you're going with this. Like find challenges, make it a safe zone. You get what I'm saying? Put it in the parks, man. You want something, Stringer? See, I like Team Stringer. What does Team Stringer represent, out here in the community?
Change.
Okay.
I can, once again say through the protesting that goes into, being an activist, a lot of people don't see the background work. And that is, and I'll go for a situation out in Joliet. Young man by the name of Eric Lurie got killed by the Joliet Police Department. Well, I went out there, we protest, we walked the streets. They had never been in the streets before in Joliet protesting, never done it. I came, they thought I was horrible. Like, oh, he's coming to riot. He's coming from Chicago to do this, do that. And I said, yo, just trust the process. Just trust the process. The police didn't even know how to handle us out there, walking in the street. They just kind of threatened the move. And when they threatened them, they moved because they were scared instead of just standing your ground. Like they can't arrest everybody, guys. Like just stand here. Like they good. Like you're good. So one day again, we protesting. I see him arrest someone. I walk up to him and I'm like, yo, what is he getting arrested for? They like, yo, lock him up too. So I got arrested for the first time. I'd have been to Minnesota for the George Floyd thing, protesting in front of a lot of people. I done sat with Mike Pence, the vice president.
For arresting you?
He said when we got down to the station that he had to cut the head off the body. So if he arrested, I was the head. And by him arresting me, people kind of trickled off. You know what I'm saying?
Some people.
Yeah. Well, it worked. It worked. But here's what worked for me. Yeah, you arrested me. But what I kept doing is keep coming back to these board meetings. Okay. Protests is over with, guys. The news cameras, they're gone. This is where you put in the work at to get change now. So the police chief that we wanted to go, I'm meeting with the mayors. I'm meeting with the city managers. Subsequently, he got fired.
Hello, go ahead.
And a lady took his spot. And under the lady, it's somebody that looks like us, which has never been in Joliet. Like I got a phone call like, yo, bro, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Like those are the type of things that you try to get done. I wrote letters to Kwame Raoul, that's the attorney general. It's good to make noise. I get it. But some stuff that activists be doing is dumb. It's stupid.
Like we just finished. I just talked about that in the inspiration. Like, some of your hustle and bustle your noise need to be made silently. Yeah. It's not meant for everybody to hear. And once you reach that plateau, where it has succeeded, then you let it, make the noise. Well, you don't even have to make it because it's gonna make the noise itself, right?
Yeah.
Um, if somebody is interested in being a part of your organization and taking part in the cause, what do they need to do?
You can go to Facebook and type in Stringer Hairs. Um, that's STRINGER Hairs, common spelling. Or you can call 708-971-8471 and leave a text message there because it's for business. So leave a text message. I don't answer calls. And yeah.
Yeah. We got more with the man himself, national community activist and founder of Team Stringer. Mr. Stringer Harris himself is in the building. Man, he been dropping gems on the cause, the movement, and just his journey in being a pillar of the community. It's Wow Factor Wednesdays. If that wasn't a wow factor for you, y'all know, keep it locked because I got some wow factors coming up. I'm going to go into a song real quick, hit you with some wow factors, then we're going to dive off into the midday mix, okay? 2:20, we got the midday mix coming up, and then we're going to talk some more, chit chat. Details on how to get these tickets. Devour. DeVal will be over here playing in his phone, y'all. He the man. He a busy man. Like he out here devouring all kind of that's what I'm saying. When I say you're a busy man, you doing what you got to do. You devouring your moment. Like everybody putting in work, and that's what I love. We're gonna talk about putting in work. Like I say, I got some details. If you're interested in becoming a big brother or big sister, September 11th may be the day for you to, point in on that. I got some details on that. Plus, speaking of pointing to the youth, right now I work for a youth organization, a nonprofit by the name of Saving Lives Impact Project, and right now we are registering for our apprenticeship program starting Monday. This Monday coming up, okay? So if you're between the ages of 17 and 24 and you're looking for ways to earn money doing something that you love, and being around a great group of people, then make sure you check us out, okay? How you do it? You come down to 11302 South Michigan Avenue in Chicago, Illinois, Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Okay, or you can call 773-253 2479. Okay, the number again is 773-253-2479. Also, you can email info@savinglivesmental.org. Okay, 773-998-1432 is the text number. They are now enrolling for trades. Trades is a 4-week paid intern program. So every week you're going to get a stipend, right? And also, you're going to be doing something that you love because it's what you choose to do. We have IT, digital arts, traditional trades like urban farming, creative writing, emerging tech. We also offer GED prep. Okay, so come out, and I will be teaching a podcasting class, and you'll get the opportunity to come and sit in the studio and do a live podcast. So, you're interested in any of those opportunities and you're between the ages of 17 and 24, make sure you hit them up. 773-253-2479. Or, you can go to my page on Facebook, The Afternoon Kickback, and you can find all the details there. Like I say, coming up, details on how to become a big brother, big sister at the Help Us Save Us first annual gun and domestic violence awareness banquet, held and hosted by yours truly, Miss Big Red of Big Red Entertainment. She's going to be on the carpet with Whoa Boy. So I and Devour will be in the building
Yes.
doing interviews. This is one of those events that is also going to pay tribute to a lot of people like Stringer Harris, people that do the underground work. So, like, she put this
True
banquet together
humanitarians.
because so many people are not acknowledged, or they are in the back. They don't want to be acknowledged for the work that they do. But sometimes you do need that, hey, I see you. Job well done. Everybody even though you don't look for it, everybody deserves that pat on the shoulder to say, you know what, I see you. Great job. So let's go ahead and dive back off into the music. When we come back, we got all those details and more. Y'all know, don't nobody know good music like I know good music. Devour.
Ladies.
This man just loves talking to the ladies.
Oh, yes.
And look, and I get to see his face when he say it. You get what I'm saying?
I get happy when I talk to them.
You get happy when you talk to the ladies.
Oh, yeah. Especially when I got something nice next to me, too. Ooh.
Oh, you got something nice next to you?
What?
Oh, it's so nice up in here.
It's so
Y'all
nice.
got to tune into the live to see how nice it is, because y'all know
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
come to play.
Never.
Even on my bad days, ChiBananas come through in the clutch. Speaking of coming through in the clutch, here's that music. Keep it locked right here on the afternoon kickback with ChiBananas. Yeah. Y'all know I had to get it in. I ain't said it all day. Don't go nowhere. More music right here. It's more than music right here on Support District Radio Network. I don't know what the heck you got me with this. It's real as it get, huh?
This is real as it get up in here.
That is hilarious. Yo, $2, man.
Yeah, see, I didn't get a chance to do the second album. I had did the first album on YouTube. I didn't know you was coming, so I wanted to sit there and just play all my like that.
Hello. Huh? Nah, it was an accident.
You're gonna have to move a little bit fast.
I said, nah, it was an accident.
I'm
What you doing to set it off? You said what? All right, answer your text message. All right. What is text me the link for that? For this.
Text him the link.
I don't know. I'm probably the last text that came in there. Look at her last text message. I just sent her something. You got my name in there or just the number?
Oh, it's the number.
I ain't made it yet.
You funny.
Oh, I'm the same way. You just the number 2. You know, they got to make it to a name. And then you try to remember when they say something to you, you be like, who the hell is this? And then stroll up the phone and see the text messages. I know that ain't just me.
We're the station too big for frequency. My My Radio Chicago, a support district radio network station.
The Afternoon Kickback with ChiBananas on My Radio Chicago on the Support District Radio Network. It's more than radio.
Royalty Reliance. Y'all visit Royalty Reliance Rental and Cellular at 821 South Pulaski Road in Chicago, Illinois. You can rely on great customer service from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. You can purchase phones and other electronics as well as pay your cell phone bill. They also sell children's accessories and some men apparel. You can rent tables, chairs, and bouncy houses. So keep them in mind when you're booking your next event. Did I mention you can purchase a lottery and rent U-Haul trucks from Royalty Reliance?
What do you hear on your end?
With this black-owned business. Again,
What
they're
do you hear on
located
your
at
end?
821 South Pulaski Road, Chicago,
Nothing at
Illinois.
all?
Open from 9 a.m. to 9
But all
p.m.
of this feels like this is just open, so I don't know if it's not, if I'm able to do it.
The Afternoon Kickback with ChiBananas on My Radio Chicago on the Support District Radio Network. It's more than radio.
Hey, welcome back to the Afternoon Kickback with me, ChiBananas. I got a guest in the building, Mr. Stringer Harris.
What up? What up?
You know, all the way from Team Stringer. He came to kick back some chit chat about his youth or his nonprofit organization, as well as his movement out here in the streets. What else is what you got going on? You know,
I'm waiting for you to talk about Trick Daddy. That's what I'm waiting for. So
you ready for the Trick Daddy conversation?
I'm waiting for that, but
Okay.
I'm just messing
Well,
with
you
you.
know,
No, I'm just messing.
Before we get into the Trick Daddy,
Right,
before
right.
we go into the wow factors, after you tell us what's next for Stringer Harris. How can people partake in any of your upcoming movements or the cause? They want to donate to the cause, all that.
Just
Talk about it.
just watch. Just if you add me on Facebook, if you see me out here in the streets, you see what I'm doing. Like I said, I really don't ask for any donations of some sort, but if you want to, you can always go to Cash App at Team String 36. That's team as in like basketball team, string STRINGER 36. Whatever you send, I show people what we do. We don't just take money. If it's for homeless, we go out there, we go give them food, we go give them clothes. I like people to see where they dollar go. So, yeah.
I want to give you a big thanks from the Afternoon Kickback for being a part of the cause. Like I say, we're going to kick back some chit chat with you on a whole nother day.
Yes.
Where we can dive real deep into what you got going on. But this was just like a brush of a few things to come, because we're going to put in some work together. I said it right here on the Afternoon Kickback.
I can't wait.
I'm going to be joining you in the cause. Oh, I did say I. I forgot you snuck back in here because you wasn't in here. I'm sorry. Well, me and Mr.
Ladies.
I was waiting on that. Yeah, we're definitely going to devour the moment and help pour into the community, pour into the youth, pour into the people, pour into the causes, because it's all important. But y'all know we here for fun. It's the middle of the day. It's 2:22 p.m. and it is 75 degrees, and I'm turning the temperatures up. We just finished listening to some, dope music, because I always got some dope music. That was that Lil Baby, Real As It Gets. Speaking of Real As It Gets, it is time for some banana facts, and I know you guys been waiting on that. The wow factors of the day. So first wow fact of the day. Did you guys know roller coasters were invented to distract Americans from sin? Yep, in the 1880s, Hoosier businessman Lamarcus Thompson hated that Americans were tempted by hedonistic places like saloons and brothels. So he set out to straighten up one of the most immoral places he could think of. Coney Island in New York. There, he built America's first roller coaster to give New Yorkers some good, clean fun away from seedier pastimes.
Wow.
Yeah, told you I be coming with them wild factors, crazy things. Another wild factor, banana fact. Ice pops were invented by an 11-year-old on an accident. You guys know that? Yeah. In 1905, an 11-year-old boy by the name of Frank Epperson left soda pop and water outside overnight with his wooden stirrer still in the cup, and the mixture had frozen in the chilly nighttime weather. And so the epicycle was born.
I
Wow.
heard that.
That was cold. It had to be
You
cold.
know?
Like, it had to be cold.
Man.
Because I want to know, did he wake up like in the middle of the night or the morning time to find out like it was frozen? Yeah, he had to be. He had to be. Because if he woke up at 9, it was melted by then. They would have never known.
So he was up at dawn. He had work to do.
Okay, for all my Fruit Loop lovers, who eats cereal? Do you guys eat cereal? Did you?
Nah.
You don't like milk? Well, I love milk and I love cereal. I got some Captain Crunch at home right now. I went to the grocery store the other day to get. I haven't ate it because I be having to go to work, and like me and milk, we just don't get along. But I love it anyway. Well, for all my Fruit Loops lovers, did y'all know the loops are all the same flavor? Like y'all be thinking y'all got green and berry and cherry and all that. Yes, no point in eating all the purple ones. All Fruit Loops taste just like fruit, other than wild berry Fruit Loops.
I told somebody that and they didn't believe me. I'm glad you said that.
Those are some banana facts of the day. Another thing that we talked about, for my people that like vegetables and fruits and things like that, I learned a little bit of gardening with the kids last phase 1 of the youth program. Supermarket apples can be a year old, so proceed with caution, people. Doesn't have all the nutrients, but these weird facts might have you changing the way you eat. Those fresh apples aren't all that fresh per se. They are usually picked between August and November, covered in wax, hot air dried, and sent into cold storage. After 6 to 12 months, they finally land in your grocery store shelves. Yeah.
You know, around Halloween time, the wife and the baby would go out and pick apples. And then
Bobbing.
get those apple donuts. So they'll come home with them. Hey, warming them up 15 seconds. Smack 2 of them real quick. Man, them apple donuts. I wish I could tell you the name of the
Halloween
place.
is coming up.
Yeah.
And we're talking apples, I'm jumping off. This wasn't even in the thing. But here's the thing. Y'all remember bobbing for apples?
Mm-hmm.
What was wrong? Like, is that why so many people were sick back in the days? Like, people stayed sick. I remember bobbing for apples. Do they still bob for apples nowadays? It's not safe, especially now with COVID. You get what I'm saying? People be snotting all in the water. Like, I don't know. Anyway, one more wow factor. Just some fun. These are the fun wow factors, right? Did you guys know that the dunce caps used to be a sign of intelligence? I wanted to talk about this. Let me tell you why I wanted to bring this up. Because when I think of the dunce cap, it is a striking resemblance to the Ku Klux Klan hats, right? You guys know that, right? But back in the days, the 13th century to be exact, philosopher John Duns Scott is believed that the pointed cap will help spread knowledge from the tips of the brain, and the Duns men followers wore them as a badge of honor. For more details on all this, you can find all this on my page, The Afternoon Kickback. But you know what? I'm going to go ahead and get to it because this was Shrink up and waiting on. Wild factor. Wild factor. It's 2:27. And right here on The Afternoon Kickback, we're going to talk about it. This is the chit chat for the day. Okay. Trick Daddy, y'all. Trick Daddy appeared on an episode of Drink Champs hosted by Nor and it revealed some shocking information. Yeah. Trick Daddy said he likes women to pay attention to his backside. Okay. He said, I get ate out, quote unquote. That's what he said. He said that. Okay. Now, when Nora asked Trick Daddy to elaborate, Nora asked the rapper if women are down to toss his salad. And Trick Daddy confirmed. He getting a lot of backlash over there. So, I got two brothers in the studio, and I don't want to put y'all in a hot seat or anything like that. But when you heard it, what was the first thing came to mind?
No, this is your show. I definitely gotta wait. I'm gonna piggyback up. Oh yeah, yes.
Well,
Yeah.
Hey, just like we just did right now. I broke out into laughter. Well, my mind focus is not on nobody else's bedroom. I think people is focused on the wrong thing. Most of the time, yes, exactly. To each his own. However you want to devour your moment, please, by all means, devour your moment. Everybody don't need to know how you do it.
I don't think. Do you think Trick Daddy is doing the devouring, or are the ladies doing the devouring? I'm confused.
Well, I don't. I think he might devour it too.
I think they both devour.
Yeah,
moment, right?
I mean, I don't mind, but I mind that.
What do you mind?
I don't like my booty pinched. I don't like it smacked. I don't like it rubbed, and I damn sure ain't gonna like it licked. So
how you know if you never tried it?
Well, I'm not curious.
I just thought I asked. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not curious.
Stringer.
To you.
Stringing right along.
First of all, I take my head off the Trick for even being as open and honest. I think a lot of us out here, that's one of the problems. Like, you're not honest about the bedroom, but the fact he put the bedroom out in the street when it should have probably stayed in the bedroom. What you do behind closed doors, that's your business. I'm not finna tell you if I like it or I don't. Somebody just had to find out. But I say this though, like he just said, like this is for your finger, like you can't rub my booty, like you can't put that index finger close to anywhere around that area. Just like I always tell women,
how do you guys know if you never tried
because
it?
I
you
jump.
Might like
because
it.
Wait a minute, I'm
but
gonna jump.
Like it. You should try it.
I don't like if I'm scared. I jump. Like a man's natural reaction should be jumping, and if he don't, he probably been in prison or something.
Because you've never experienced that.
I never said I never experienced it. I'm talking. I'm not saying I have though. Good. She trying.
But you're saying a man's natural reaction should be to jump.
Right.
How can we say what someone's natural when we in the same breath we're saying to each his own? Mm-hmm. So we cannot say it should be a natural reaction. That's the problem with society right now. Like wrong. We want to keep on saying what is right and what is wrong. People are who they are. They like what they like. You get what I'm saying? Why do we say, because we're this color, we're this gender, we're this religion, that you should and you shouldn't do this? People, I'm good. It goes back to what you just said. I commend him for being brutally honest and taking the risk of putting it out there, especially when we know we have people out there that are homophobic. The baby being one of them. You get what I'm saying? So, like, I wanted to talk about this simply because I think a lot of people reviews on his statement are homophobic statements. So how can we sit here and penalize the baby over his homophobic remarks when we can, because somebody that we always looked at as a heterosexual male, and I'm not saying that he's not heterosexual now. Let me clearly say that, okay? But just because he like his tallest, I can't even get that out right
because it ain't straight.
Just because he like his salad toss does not mean he's a homosexual male.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
People just like what they like. So
Yeah,
I
let's
think it's a level of just freakiness. Like if you're that freaky like that, if you do that, that's your business.
Woo.
But as a man, if you put your hand near my buttocks, like you try to cuff in, like I should move. I'm going to move. I'm going to jump. If a man don't move,
as yourself, and that's what I'm saying. Like some men just like that.
He might. Let's say I do.
I mean, he's not a man.
Nobody said he's not a man.
As a man, he should.
As a man, he should jump.
Why?
Because that's not nothing normal.
That thing up like a cat now. Like
how do you know that he tooting it up? He might not even be tooting it up. He could be laying on his stomach.
I'm not talking about Trick Daddy. I'm saying anyway, like if you touch a man that actually likes it like that, it's gonna twitch up.
Now,
right?
if he I don't think so, but I wouldn't know. But if a man is tuning up anything, that's not good. See, you got to. You got to come on back. Where you going?
I'm gonna let y'all have it.
I got this moment. We finna go now. Look, devoured and ran up out the room. Anyway, we gonna move right on the line because it's almost time for me to get up out of here. Anyway, so I got some more fun facts, banana facts about Chicago. Because in all essence, I like to talk I like to have a little fun, but I like to hit y'all with some global facts. But on Wild Factor Wednesdays, because I'm Chicago crazy, I know my name is ChiBananas. That means Chicago crazy. It means I'm a girl. I can get a little crazy. That means, I got crazy energy because CHI in Asian means energy. And plus my name is Chiquita like the banana, right? So let me slide these fun facts in about Chicago. Did you guys know that Twinkies were invented here by James A. Dewar? He came up with the idea for the Twinkies name after watching the advertisement for Twinkle Toe shoes. Okay. Did you guys know that on a clear day you can see Illinois, Indiana, Wisconsin, and Michigan from the top of the Willis Tower?
The what tower?
The Willis Tower, formerly known as the Sears Tower.
The Sears Tower. We don't call it the Willis. We don't call it the Willis. That's so disrespectful.
A few months ago.
I've been gone for a minute.
Nobody calls it. It's changed its name, but nobody calls it the Willis Tower. Everybody still identifies it as the Sears Tower.
Unless you from out of town.
Never die. Okay. Here's a fun one for all my Batman lovers. Gotham City is modeled after Chicago after Chicago architecture. They even film many of the movies here. Y'all know that?
Yeah.
I know you know that because you look like you like Batman. You like Robin?
I keep a couple of sad
Do you
kids.
remember that joke about Batman and Robin? Okay. Anyway, final fun fact, banana fact about Chicago. Y'all know I'm coming to play. Nuclear power began in Illinois. The first splitting of the atom, which led the nuclear power and the atom bomb, was performed under staff field at the University of Chicago. Got that for you, my UIC alumni.
How was Chicago State?
Oh. You know what? Why I always confuse? I've always confused Chicago State with the University of Chicago. Like in enrolling for school, I remember going to the University of Chicago for my orientation.
I get Chicago State and Perry State mixed
I
up.
went there when for like 4 years when I was doing junior Olympics and stuff because I used to run track and stuff, so I had passes to all the gyms in Chicago, so I could go up there and work out and everything. So,
man, so to finish that off, did y'all know here, Illinois is the nuclear power plant capital of the world? I think that's why we ain't been touched because we got them bombs over here. I think that's why everybody over here think they so powerful. We got that nuke. The women think they got the nuke. The men think they dropping nukes. You hear what I'm saying?
It's awesome.
Afternoon
Y'all catching that
Kickback
radiation, like,
Live,
we gonna blow
ChiBananas. It's
up.
going crazy. It's almost time. I'm about to drop this midday mix on you guys. Y'all ready for the midday mix featuring Lil Jon? Stop it. Yeah, that's going to be coming up momentarily. Man, Devour,
Yo.
how can they find you and what you got going on, brother?
Oh man, y'all know y'all can always check me out at Devour Fashions. That's either Facebook or Instagram.
I will be having a giveaway. So you guys gonna have to go to my page to find out how to partake in this $200 raffle. Okay, I got a $200 raffle, and in order to partake in it, you got to meet me at this location at 4 p.m. I'm gonna be posted somewhere, giving out information on how you can partake in the apprenticeship program for the youth and as well as an after school program. I'm going to be giving out raffle tickets, and some lucky person is going to win $200. $200 to be given away at registration. You got to come to register. You got to come to the building, 113th in Michigan tomorrow. Okay, $200 will be given away tomorrow. Go to my page, The Afternoon Kickback, and Facebook. And before I throw y'all into the midday mix, before I get up out of here, y'all know I gotta tell y'all about the Soulful Sounds Sundays that's coming up. Yes, if you are interested in partaking in the next Soulful Sounds R&B and karaoke going down September 12th, simply hit me up via Facebook in my inbox or go to my page, or you can go to Eventbrite and purchase your tickets. R&B and karaoke, we got a live band. Sounds of live music will be playing live. Lil Jon Stop It, which is DJ mix for the day, is going to be in the building, you know, broadcasting live from mainstream radio. So it's going to be a live radio broadcast.
We lit.
Yeah, we lit. Y'all better come out and devour this moment.
Definitely.
We got Dr. Soul, American Idol finalist performing. We got Dirty Eagle and a special performance by Dirty Eagle and Candy Girl.
Oh yeah.
We got Bree Nikhil in the building.
Woo.
We got, oh my God, big shout out to E. Jilla Beats and Mr. J for dropping All I Want to Do video. I am the video girl, one of the video girls featured in there. So they will be performing as well.
Oh yeah. Shout out to
Tanisha Terrell is in the building. And TJ Sullivan. Like, I got a lit.
You do.
Man, y'all better come out. Eventbrite is where you can get it. Look it up. Eyes Open Entertainment and the Afternoon Kickback presents Soulful Sounds, R&B and karaoke. DJ Quiet Storm is gonna be on the ones and twos,
and we back at it.
And me and Devour. I was waiting on the ladies.
Because I knew you was waiting. I wanted them to wait too. I wanted them to wait a little bit longer too. So I had to do it like that.
Yes, me and Devour will be hosting. It's gonna be a lit event. Go get your tickets. We got some specials. You know, we got the date night, so you can get 2 tickets for $30. It's only limited. Right, we got a few of them left. ASAP. We got the VIP, 5 people in the bottle for $200.
Whew.
Tickets is $20. So
save
go get
some
them.
Money. Get your VIP.
Door is $25. Okay. If you're Zelle and Cash App, $27. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and dive off into the midday. I can't go into the midday mix because I got to go. Before I send y'all the midday mix, I got to get up out of here. So let me go ahead and close the show out with the motivation because we got another show coming up and that, you know, I got to show love. So in closing today's show, I want to today's motivation, I want to say this. Today I talked about grinding. So remember this as you go about your day. You can't cheat the grind. It knows how much you've invested. It won't give you anything you haven't worked for, my loves. So know that you have to grind, grind, grind. And don't be worried about the next man. You don't have time for that. Make sure your business is tight, okay? Jay-Z once said, remind yourself nobody's built like you because you design yourself. So let those words marinate each day. Keep grinding, stay persistent, and one day you're going to wake up exactly where you dreamed you'd be. Lastly, I want to say this before I go. Every time you stay up late, sleep in, party all weekend, overreact, sit on the couch, say you'll do it tomorrow, complain, or don't give 100%, newsflash, the other guy is winning. Life changes in the blink of an eye. I'm saying that to say life will change. However, growth is optional. So choose wisely. Every morning you have a choice. Continue to sleep with your dreams or wake up and chase them. The choice is yours. That has been my motivation for each of you today. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you go follow the show, The Afternoon Kickback, on Facebook. Also, go to my page and get in tune with everything that I got going on. Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, I have officially joined Address the Culture, which is a podcast. All the episodes are loading. They are loading. And when I say we address the culture, we talk about everything from R. Kelly. We address the culture. Anything in the culture. Okay? And when I tell you these conversations be powerful and like, man, you just got to tune in. So make sure y'all go subscribe to the Address the Culture podcast. I'm doing that. Make sure y'all go check out Ejilla Beats and featuring Mr. J's All I Want to Do. You know, my video debut. I'm out here working. You get what I'm saying? Get in tune with the SLIP program. You know, if you know somebody that's looking to take their life to another level, come pop into the SLIP program because we got all type of apprenticeships going on. We also offer after school tutoring and after school programs. So tap in, tap out. All this information you can find on my page. Okay, big brothers, big sisters. You know, help us save us movement. Talked about that earlier. You can find those details on my page as well. You can find everything that I talked about on the show on the page, The Afternoon Kickback. Okay. Remember, be a blessing to somebody other than yourself today. And no matter how you're feeling, if you are capable, get up, get dressed, get out, and get going and go get your blessings because they are waiting for you.
Yeah.
Man, it's been a dope show. I've had fun entertaining you guys, but right now we're going to go ahead and dive off into this midday mix with Lil Jon. Stop it. Oh.
And it's like that.
I play all day. No. But it's more than radio right here on My Radio Chicago, brought to you by Support District Radio Network. Big shout out to the biggest sponsor of the station, Bravo Tip and Pay. Go tune into them and find another way to have great pay right at your fingertips today. You dig?
That was great.
Hey, ladies. That was fun. Body yada 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 yada.
Hey, nice meeting you.
I wish I had something real size right now.
Oh man, I'm losing, bro. I will.
What size do you wear? I'm a what?
I'm a 5.
Alright.
Yeah,
Alright, so
Let's
just
try to put this together
give me
for
a few
me.
days so I can get them to get it to me.
I got you. I got you.
For sure.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
What do you want, Val?
Hey, some food.
Y'all want to listen to the rest of the midday mix? I need you guys to go right there. Then you can tune in live, or you can go to the Google Play or Apple Store and download it and take us everywhere with you. Okay? But I'm about it everywhere. Yada 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 yada. Come on, stranger.
Always got the streets on fire. Shut the city down. Give up that. Big Birkin bag, hold 5, 6 figures. So he comes and
You hear me, sir? One of the bags up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was
So
wondering
you
what's
say
going
shit.
on. Oh, I didn't. I'm sorry.
act up, you can get smashed up. Act up, you can get smashed up. Act up, you can get smashed up. Dirty, dirty, yes, baby girl, you need to back. It's somebody you and I can't know my friends. Every time, someone else try to trace the brand new place. And give me that much. I ain't thought it was no brand new.
I want a boomerang. I want a boomerang.
I bet your little sister wanna look like me. I bet your little brother wanna own me. I ain't average. You can't come around without that kind of quick like a bubble gum. I ain't never worry.
I want the long way.
Act up, you can get smashed up. Act up, you can get smashed up. Dirty, dirty, yes, baby girl, you need to back.
Hey, 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 hey. Devour. Can we devour a moment real quick?
Where's his restroom at? No.
Nah, it's to the left.
I'm like, yeah.
Drop down on the slipper floor with it.
How you doing? Oh.
Oh, where's my boots? Wait, I think my bra. I have my bra in $20.
You gotta give the people something to talk about. Wow factor. But she knows she got that whole drum line back there. Nick Cannon in this boat. And I got a freestyle for you. Get some food, and I'm probably gonna go to the lake and chill. You know, get that good breeze, enjoy some of this Chicago weather.